My bad. I didn't realize that my mic was off. Welcome back, all in leaguers. We are at the divisional playoff round. Unfortunately, we could not get Giants and Saints in because of time constraints. We try to keep these leagues when I get to my league. Are I'm announcing for the YouTube people that's watching. As far as the league, we try to keep it where it is a 24-hour advance once it becomes the playoffs. The league does give you an opportunity to advance after 48 hours, but once you get to 24, if you get to a point where you don't advance a lot sooner, then this is what ends up happening. So, unfortunately, we got to a position where we had to advance sooner. So, with that being said, this is your divisional playoff round. We're gonna have the number one seed Nighthawks taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals had a pretty big win against the Chargers in wild card. That was the last game that was on the page. We got the 2 versus 3 matchup with Baltimore and Jacksonville. I think this is a playoff rematch from last year, if I'm not mistaken. We have the number one seed LA Rams taking on the New York Giants, who's the defending Super Bowl champions. And we got the Brooklyn Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. If these teams were in this position last year, well, we know the Lions ended up losing to the Giants last year in the first round, but this is also the Rams' first playoff appearance in All In, so I'm intrigued to see how these guys played. The Rams actually beat the Giants earlier in the year, so I'm going to be intrigued to see how that plays out. Brooklyn, Detroit is going to be an intriguing match. They haven't played since Brooklyn was Washington last season, and it was a pretty good game. I'm intrigued to see how that's going to play out. We are going to get another matchup of Baltimore Jacksonville. This has actually been a pretty good matchup. Baltimore's been the winner of the last couple matchups. So the number 2 seed Ravens, the defending AFC champs, going to look to get a chance to get another victory. And they're going to get another Week 15 rematch. These guys just played a couple weeks ago between the Bengals and the Nighthawks. The Nighthawks are the New York Jets. We could have an opportunity to get the game that we unfortunately didn't get a chance to happen last year, which was the Jets and the Ravens. They are now in Oklahoma City as the Nighthawks. So this is going to be a pretty good divisional weekend coming up for the playoffs. Because I can be honest with you, all 8 of these teams, to me, have some way, shape, form, or fashion where they can make it past this round. I'm intrigued to see how this is going to play out. But with that being said, let's go ahead and go to the weekly players. Excuse me, give me 1 second. We're going to go to the weekly awards so you can turn in your guys. As far as the NFC, Jonathan Taylor and William Jackson III won Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week last week. For the AFC, Kyler Murray and Obi Melifonwu both won the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week. So if you're watching the stream, this picture will also be posted into the group page. You will go ahead and get the opportunity to get your +2 for these games. As far as the game of the week in both leagues, because we're still at this point, I try to do 2 games of the week in the postseason. So the games of the week will be Baltimore versus Jacksonville and Detroit versus Brooklyn. Then will be the 2 games of the week. So the 2-3 matchup and 3-4 matchup will be the 2 games of the week coming up this week as well. So good luck to those guys. Also, if you voted for the Giants to win in the group page, you will get those points. Because the game did not get played does not take the points away from you. So I'm going to go on the group page and give you the plus amount. Every game was a +2 going forward. As far as the guys that are in the plays of game of the week, you will get a special plus amount and a star and a trait upgrade. So be on the lookout for that. But good luck to these guys coming up. We look forward to being back on here tomorrow evening talking about the conference championship games. So have a good one, you guys. This is a short stream, so we'll be back